Hi there, we're Twan and Ellen, and we are the proud owners of this Mercedes Sprinter. Join us while we flip it into a camper. Now that we've cleaned the bus and we've got the wooden frame built, the sound deadening panels are installed, it's time to start with the Armaflex. We did have a little delay on the Armaflex because somebody, Twan, ordered the wrong kind of Armaflex. Luckily, we were quick to order a new one, and it came in very quickly so we could get going. When choosing Armaflex, you can choose Armaflex with the sticky side on it to connect to the bus, or with a non-sticky side, and we prefer using the one with a sticky side. Armaflex is the product we use to insulate the walls of the camper van and the ceiling. For this we ordered 2 rolls of 19mm and 1 roll of 6mm. The 19mm Armaflex is that what we use in the deeper holes of the van, and the 6mm is what we use for the ribs of the camper. As Armaflex is secured directly to the metal, there should be no problems with moist behind the insulation, which is very important in a camper. Whilst I was working on the insulation, Twan got started on the kitchen. He started by making this frame on which the part of the kitchen will be mounted. By making this frame, we can work away the electrics and water under the frame. We have also chosen for this frame as it will give a nice overhang, which will give a good look. Next, we got started on the electrics. We learned that from our previous build that it's important to make a well thought out electric plan before starting on the van to make sure everything connected is in a nice and sort of invisible way. That's why we have created holes in the kitchen base to put the cables through. We use the flexible tubes for additional cable insulation. Please bear in mind that the fan will be moving, shaking a lot, and this might damage the cable's insulation whilst rubbing against the sheet metal parts of the van, so additional cable protection is advised. To connect the car battery with the auxiliary battery, we use the 6m 35mm black and red battery cable. We check the car battery to make sure we will order the correct connections for the cable that will run underneath the driver's side. We connect these 2 batteries to a Victron site rigs relays to connect them whilst driving, so both batteries will be charged, but disconnected while camping to prevent from the car battery will run out of power, which is quite important. For the 230 volt, we use a 2.5mm insulation cable, including earthing cables. We will fit sockets with USB-C charge in the counter and 1 socket just behind the driver's seat, so we can use the 230 circuit easy whilst driving. Whilst I was still doing the Armaflex, Twan got busy assembling the cabinets. We've been together for 10 years now and we've set up our fair share of IKEA cabinets, so Twan was impressively quick at this task. The high cabinet needs some modifications for it to fit in the camper. We have decided that the next camper we will make our own cabinets again, instead of using the IKEA ones. Time to see if everything fits as it's supposed to fit. For the other side of the kitchen, we are securing a wooden concrete plywood to which we'll be securing the fridge and the other cabinet. concrete plywood is quite expensive, so we were happy when we were able to use the cabinet, which is from the concrete plywood, that was secured in the work van when we bought it. So that was it for this week. Join us again next week for a new update.